What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking all about dry skin and the best makeup to put on top of your dry skin. This unfortunately is the time of year where everything is dry, everything is flaky, everything is breaking. We are entering the cold months and everything is so dry. My skin is just like breaking. So we are going to get into it today, the best makeup for your dry skin. I'm gonna walk you guys through a routine from start to finish so that you can look flawless and your dry skin will be moisturized and cured. So if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe and let's get started. Okay guys, so the first step in this skincare routine for fixing your dry skin, your dry face, is you have to remember that you need to exfoliate at least once to twice a week. This will remove all of the dead skin and give your face a fresh canvas so that when you do apply foundation, it's gonna have a smooth canvas to go over. So definitely don't forget to exfoliate once or twice a week. I like this one from Sephora. It like turns on and vibrates and it's really good. The next step you want to do is we are going to clean our face. I use Sephora. This is the triple action cleansing water, cleanses and purifies. Just take a cotton pad like this. I'm not going to use any like dry kind of face cloths or anything like that because those tend to are really rough on my skin. So this is just really, really refreshing. I highly recommend this. I think the bottle was like $20 and you get like a huge amount, right? And I just pump it like once. So this just removes any makeup, impurities, and it also nourishes my skin, which I love. It removes makeup from the night before, which you thought you already had gone, but I guess not. Next step is definitely applying a serum. This will nourish your skin, just give it that boost of hydration. So I just dropped that. This is by the brand Pixie, which I love. It's like cruelty-free and vegan. This is the Glow Tonic Serum. So I just pat that into my face. Another skincare tip is that patting products into your face is so much better than rubbing and pushing, because when you're rubbing and pushing constantly, you're creating lines. The next step is applying moisturizer to your skin. I like this one by e.l.f. because it's very inexpensive, and when I'm using moisturizer every day, I want it to be something inexpensive, and I love the brand e.l.f. Cruelty-free, vegan, say no more. So I just apply that all over my skin before applying my primer and my foundation. Next step is choosing a really hydrating primer. So I love this one. This is made with all natural ingredients. Now this is really hydrating. This will stick to your makeup so that it stays on all day. Like I believe this stuff lasts about 12 hours and not sticky at all, which I absolutely love. Put my hair back. Don't want to get this all up in my hair. I want it on my face. Also, just another tip, I use this Revive serum. In the winter, like your eyebrows can get like chafed, cracked, your eyelashes might not grow, everything's just dry. So I apply this actually to my eyebrows just to increase eyebrow hair growth. And you can also apply it to your eyelashes. In like a week, you'll notice that your eyelashes and eyebrows are so much longer. This is a miracle in a tiny little bottle, so I highly recommend that. The next step when it comes to applying makeup on dry skin is that you want to choose a dewy kind of foundation. You don't want a matte foundation, satin finish foundation. You want a dewy, hydrating foundation. So I found this Water Fresh Tint by Chanel. This is made of 75% water. Crazy, I know. But if you have dry skin, highly, highly, highly recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead, pump that on the brush, like check that out, like, oh, better put that on my skin before it runs off. This is in the shade medium and it's just so refreshing. Now you want to use all liquids and cream products when you have dry skin. You want to stay away from the powders. So that's why we're using all liquid products for the majority today, except for minus the eyeshadow. But there's the foundation, nice and flawless. And I will be linking that down below, and it comes with the foundation brush, which is awesome. Moving on to concealer. So I'm using the Dior Backstage in 2N. This is also a really good dewy concealer. Putting some there, putting some in my T-zone here. Everywhere I want to create brightness, a little above my lip, maybe even here too. Give myself a little eye lift. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just spritz it with some setting spray because I don't have my sink nearby. Just make it nice and dewy all over the place here. All right, next up, since we're using all cream and liquid products today for our dry skin, I'm going in with this Chanel Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. So this is in the shade Tan Deep Bronze. So let's give ourselves a tan. Just gonna take a brush laxo. Just above where my ear is, I'm gonna pat it here for that really nice, sharp, deep, contoured look. V motion, bringing everything down and outwards. Nice sun-kissed look. And lastly, just bringing it down on the bottom of my chin line here. I'm also going to take just a flat brush like so and bring it down my nose as well, straight down. We will be buffing this out, don't worry. Trust the process. This just gives us the look of a smaller nose. A little bit on the end there. Perfect. I'm just gonna pat that in. I like this blush by Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Happy. And I just do 2 pops right here. Pop, pop, just like so. Take my Makeup by Mario dual-ended brush and I'm just going to bring that outwards and up. Because we want to bring everything up that we do with our makeup, so that's why I'm going up and outwards, up and outwards, like so. Now I also love this Rare Beauty highlighter. This is in the shade Enlighten, and let me tell you, the shine this stuff gives is surreal. I'm gonna turn that brush around, and again, up. There we go, and outwards, up. And a tiny bit right on my nose there. Very beautiful. A little shine on the nose. Looks great on everybody. I'm gonna do my lips because my lips are like crazy dry right now. This one is by MAC. I'm gonna go further than my lip line. I'm gonna go a little bit further just so I can look like I have bigger lips. Aha! Now my favorite dewy lip oil is by Dior. And this is the Lip Glow Oil in shade pink, 001 pink. So I literally just do lip liners and lip glosses, and look how dewy that is, right? Because we're going for a really nice dewy look today. Okay guys, next up is doing our brows. Now I'm just going to trace and outline my brows. So what I'm doing is kind of like running my pencil back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just tracing. Does not have to be perfect because we are doing another step after this. So again, what I just kind of did there was a super quick trace. See the difference between that eyebrow and that eyebrow. Taking this Makeup by Mario palette, this is the Master Matte palette. It looks good on everyone's skin tone. All of these shades were made to suit everyone's skin tone. So I'm just taking an angled brush like so. This is by MAC. And I'm gonna choose an eyebrow color shade for myself. I'm gonna go with this dark one here. This is shade 11, okay? So put it on my brush there, tapped it off. And then I'm just going to start darker about here by the center of my eye. I'm gonna start darker and work it in. I'm gonna leave this quarter of my brow not touched. That's gonna give it an ombre effect. Just start at the bottom and work with what you have. And that's it for our eyebrows. Now I'm gonna teach you guys a trick with concealer and really making your eyebrows pop. We're gonna put it all over the eyelids and then carve out our brows. And this is a good like primer for your eyeshadow to stay on like all day. So love that. Go ahead and smooth that all over my lid, all the way up into the brow there. Careful not to get it in the hair. If you are like really busy and didn't have time to like pluck underneath your eyebrows, this is a really good trick because the concealer will just cover it up. It's so much more cleaned up, and it's a blank canvas ready for some eyeshadow. Where did I put my favorite palette? Oh, there you are. So again, with this Makeup by Mario palette, I'm just gonna simply take this dual-ended brush. This is the EF1 brush by Makeup by Mario. This is all you need for this look. I'm gonna go in with a shade that matches my skin tone. I'm gonna go with shade number 3 here. And I'm just gonna place that all over my eyelid. Then I'm gonna flip that brush around to the fluffy side here. And I'm gonna go in with shade number 7. I just love it. It's kind of like a brown with shades of copper in it, and the pigment is so pretty. So I'm just gonna go right up here in my crease and kind of bringing it out. That's what we want. Up and out. And then what's left on my brush, I'm gonna bring it in the crease. Hold it. Just like so. Now we can do a little bit we can smoke our eyes with it as well. So I'm just gonna grab that number 7 once again and just smoke underneath my eyes. I like taking a nude eyeliner to line my waterline. This just makes me look so much more awake. This one is by Sephora, 12 Hour Colorful. It really does last like all night. I'm gonna take this cookie palette here. Pop that sucker on there. And I'm just gonna curl my lashes. And finishing off with my favorite mascara ever. This is by Gucci. I try to go from like a bunch of different angles when I apply mascara, like this side, and I kind of come around and wiggle my brush. And I give it about 2 coats. I don't know if you guys have heard of these press-on falsies. These are just under lash application. You don't need glue. This has changed the game of eyelashes for me. I used to use magnetic eyelashes all the time, and now I'm like, oh my God, where has this been all of my life? So I have these. These are from Amazon. They were like 20 bucks. So all you do is take these little cutesicle little things here. So this just literally goes underneath your eyelashes. It's crazy. See how easy that was for me? And I'm not like fussing around with glue and cursing. Look at that. Like, ta-da! Like, so beautiful. Like, literally, you guys, so freaking pretty. Okay, last step is setting spray. So again, this Milk Hydro Setting Mist is amazing. It's super hydrating. I'm just gonna spritz my face. Oh, definitely got some in my mouth there. We are all done. I hope you really enjoyed some of these suggestions and product suggestions of my favorite makeup products for dry skin. I know that I really struggle with dry skin, so these products help my skin look dewy and glowy and fresh and vibrant and young, and oh my gosh, I can just go on and on with like adjectives. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you liked it, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe. I'd love to see you guys on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you once again for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.